Hello, my name is Wendy Dela Cruz and I'm the District Assessment Specialist, and in this video I'm going to be introducing you to Content Clarifiers, which are now available on some CFAs. Content Clarifiers are for students who need extra content supports for their online tests. With Content Clarifiers, students will be able to access clarifications for words and phrases. On CFAs, those clarifications have been determined by the C&I department. Teachers and campus leaders will also be able to add this online support to their campus team and teacher tests. These Content Clarifiers are in the form of texts and images. In Aware, they are meant to mimic the content and language supports that are available on the STAR tests, which are determined by your 504 committees, ARD committees, and LPACs. Now, here are the CFAs that have Content Clarifiers enabled on them currently. You can pause this video in order to find the CFA you might be interested in. Now let's take a look at what the student experience would look like. After a student logs into an Aware online assessment that has Content Clarifiers enabled, only students with Content Clarifiers enabled for the test will see blue dotted lines in the passage and questions. All other students will see the regular test. If they hover over those underlined words in the passage, you will see either words or pictures, depending on what type of Content Clarifier has been added to each word or phrase in the passage. Notice that there are no text-to-speech bubbles within the passage. Because students are expected to read the reading passages independently, there will not be Content Clarifiers with text-to-speech enabled. However, if a student has text-to-speech enabled as one of their online supports, then any Content Clarifiers within the questions will have a speech bubble. If they click the text-to-speech bubble for a Content Clarifier, then they will hear those words read aloud to them. Now let's talk about how to actually assign Content Clarifiers for students. And we're going to talk about teachers of record and also admin coaches and other teacher leaders on the campus. If you are the teacher of record and you are starting the online assessment by going to Test Available, once you pull up your list of students, you can click on the supports just like you would for text-to-speech. If they do not have Content Clarifiers enabled for that assessment, you can toggle the purple button on and press save, and then you will see that online support. Doing this process only enables Content Clarifiers for this one individual assessment. It does not make it available for every assessment going forward. In order to do that, then principal level role users would need to set the online default supports. To do that, they would go to the Students tab, find the student's profile, place the check marks underneath Content Clarifiers and any other online supports next to the appropriate subject area. Notice that ELA has now been split into ELA, reading, and writing. So those online supports that students will receive are based on the subject of the test that was chosen by the test author when they created the test. Once you get the Content Clarifiers and any other online supports set up that you want for that student, click Update. I would encourage teachers to still follow the process where they are verifying online supports for each and every assessment, at least for a couple of weeks after the principal level users set this, because those online supports may take longer to show up on Test Available depending on when the test was begun by the teacher. There is a bonus. How can you monitor student usage of Content Clarifiers on assessments? That is a data field that you can bring into a custom How can you monitor student usage of Content Clarifiers? Content Clarifier usage is now a data field that you can bring into a custom edited data view in Aware. When editing a data view, after you've pressed the edit button, you come to columns, and underneath online administration, you will see Content Clarifier usage. You can drag that over and press update, and you will see how many unique Content Clarifiers the students viewed for that assessment. That way you have some data on how many Content Clarifier students are using and how that may have positively impacted their assessment scores. There are also other online data fields that you may want to consider when building custom data views, like elapsed time versus active time. How long did they taking the test versus how long did they actively spend taking on the test? So that was just a little bit about Content Clarifiers on our upcoming CFAs. Be on the lookout for more videos and help files about how to actually add these content clarifiers to your own local assessments. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me, Wendy De La Cruz. Like I said, I'm the District Assessment Specialist, and you can also reach out to Brandy Merriman, the Director of Performance and Planning. Thank you.